Hello everyone, this is Navin Kumar, Department of Civil Engineering, PS College of Engineering, Mandya. In today's class, we'll discuss about setting out of a simple curve by means of Rankine's deflection method. The aim of the experiment is setting out of a simple curve by Rankine's method of tangential angles, which is also called as deflection angles. Let us say a simple problem. Here, the problem states that the two tangents are there which meets at a chain edge of 59 plus 60, where 59 represents the number of chains and 60 represents the number of links. The deflection angle being 50 degree 30 minutes. Calculate the necessary data for setting out the curve of 15 chains radius to connect the two tangents if it is intended to set out the curve by Rankine's deflection method. The peg interval is equal to 100 links, the length of chain being equal to 20 meters. That is, one link is equal to 0.2 meters. Now let us calculate the basic things with regard to the setting out. The first is the tangent length, which is given by r tan delta by 2, where delta represents the deflection angle. If we calculate the tangent length, it will be equal to 7.074 chains. If we convert it into meters by means of 20 meter length of chain, it would be equal to 141.48 meters. Similarly, in order to evaluate the length of curve, it is given by pi r delta by 180. If we substitute, we will get the length of the curve is equal to 13.221 chains. In meters, it would be equal to 264.42 meters. Now, in order to set out the chains, we have to calculate the chain edge with respect to different parameters. Basically, the chain edge of point of intersection, that is point V, is equal to 59 chains and 60 links, which would be equal to 1192 meters. Now, in order to get to the point of curve, we have to deduct the tangent length, which is equal to 7 chains, 7.4 links, which would be equal to 141.48 meters. If we deduct the tangent length with respect to the point of intersection, we will arrive at the chain edge of point of curve, that is, which is equal to 52 chains, 52.6 number of links. In meters, if we say, it would be 1050.52 meters. Now, in order to get to the point of tangency, we should add the length of curve. The length of curve being 13 chains and 22.1 number of links, which is equal to 264.42 meters. Now, in order to get to the chain edge of point of tangency, we should add the values of chain edge of point of curve with respect to the length of curve, which would be equal to 65 chains and 74.7 number of links. In terms of meter, it would be equal to 1314.94 meters. In order to calculate the total number of chords, first we shall calculate the values of initial and final subchord. In order to calculate the first subchord, we shall deduct an amount of point of curve with respect to the multiples of 20, since it is the length of the chain, so that we will get equal to 9.48 meters. Similarly, with respect to the last subchord, it would be the previous whole number in terms of multiples of 20, henceforth it would be 1314.94 minus 1300, which would be equal to 14.49 meters. Now, in order to calculate the total number of full chords, we shall take the whole numbers which have been considered for the above cases, so divided by 20, where 20 represents the length of the chain, so that we will get 12 numbers of full chords, which are of length 20 meters. So, henceforth, the total number of chords would be equal to 1, which is initial subchord, 12 the normal chords, and 1 the final subchord, equal to 14 numbers. Now, in order to calculate the tangential angles, that is delta 1, for the first subchord, it would be equal to 1718.9 C by 300, where C represents the length of first subchord and 300 represents the radius of the curve, which would be equal to 54.32 minutes. In terms of degree and minutes, we can write it as 54 minutes and 19 seconds. Whereas the deflection angles delta 2 to delta 13 would be equal to 1718.9 C by 300. Here C represents the length of normal chords, which is equal to 20. The total angle would be equal to 114.59 minutes, which would be in terms of degrees, it would be equal to 1 degree 54 minutes 35.6 seconds. In order to calculate the last subchord deflection angle, again which is equal to 1718.9 C dash by 300, where C dash represents the length of last subchord, which is equal to 14.94. That divided by 300 would be equal to 85.592 minutes, equal to 1 degree 25 minutes 35 seconds. The various deflection angles have been calculated for various subchords. The deflection angles in terms of theodolite reading would be nearest to the 20-second values which will be set up in the field. Right. To begin with, what we shall do is we shall first locate the point of curve, that is here the point of curve is T1, and then we have to set the theodolite at the point of curve T1 with both the plates clamped to 0, that is the horizontal angle will be equal to 0 in A and B scale, and it should be directed towards the point of intersection. The point of intersection is point V, that is the theodolite will be like this. Now in order to locate the point A, first we shall measure a deflection angle of delta 1 which is equal to 0 degree 54 minutes 20 seconds, and then rotate the telescope such that it would be in line with respect to the value of delta 1. Afterwards, with the T1 as center and T1A as the radius, we have to cut an arc such that the arc will cut the angle such that the point will be located, that is the point A. Now in order to locate the second point, that is point B, first we have to set out a horizontal angle equivalent to delta 2, that is 2 degree 49 minutes 0 seconds, and then we have established the line T1B. After that, in order to locate point B along the line T1B, first we shall keep A as center and the radius of the arc should be equivalent to the length of the normal chord. We shall cut an arc such that we will get the point B. This procedure is similarly continued up to we will reach the last point, that is to the point of tangent C.